From far earth, beneath the star of Albanon, the unspeakable one sleeps in prison within the core, one of the dark stars of the Hyades. Trapped there in a war long forgotten, he dreams of escaping to exact his terrible will upon the cosmos. Hi everyone, this is the Board Gamery. I am your host EC Bond, and tonight we're going to be playing Eldritch Horror by Fantasy Flight Games. I've already set up the board, which is why I'm a little bit late tonight, so I do apologize, but thank you all for tuning in. And I have chosen for the Elder God we're going to be playing Hoster, the Yellow King, which wasn't a Lovecraft novel. It was actually, I think, King James Chamber or something like that. And it was just a character that Lovecraft did use in his stories, but it originated a lot earlier. This kind of macabre gothic horror setting, and it was based on a play called The King in Yellow, and all this other stuff that you can check out. But tonight's game is Eldritch Horror, and if you haven't played it before, it is the sequel, for lack of a better word, to Arkham Horror. I've played Arkham Horror once, and I went crazy just setting that game up. It's ridiculous the amount of cards you need. So this is a slimmed down version of Arkham Horror, and it takes place, as you can see, across the entire globe, from San Francisco to Tokyo, Rome, and Antarctica. We are going to be playing investigators who have been selected, for lack of a better word, to investigate mysteries that are going on around the world that all link to Hoster, the Yellow King, the unspeakable one. What I was reading from you was a little bit of the flavor text. And the two investigators we'll be using will be Dexter Drake, he's a magician, and Mike Harrington, the soldier. I kind of chose these two characters. If anyone's a fan of True Detective Season 1, I was trying to think of Russ Cole and Marty. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. They were great characters in that. And if you haven't watched True Detective on HBO, I highly recommend it. It is one of the best shows you can possibly watch, I'd say. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing a tie and a vest, Tom Vassell started this, and if he can do it, so can I. So, let's get started. If you haven't played Eldritch Horror, there are lots of videos out there to show you how to play. We're just going to run through it because this is more of a narrative game than anything else. So let me just explain the board real quick for you. We have one gate open with a dark young in Rome. Mike Harrington is just north of that. And Dexter Drake is in Tokyo. We're going to go ahead and reveal the first mystery for Hoster. And it's going to be cities on the lake. Far away in the Hades star cluster, two cities lie upon the shores of Lake Hali. In Yatil, Queen Casilda tries desperately to keep her dynasty from falling to the tattered king of Carcosa, the city across the lake. As an encounter, an investigator on a space containing a gate may travel to the shores of Lake Hali. He draws and resolves a city on the lake special encounter, which I believe is that one. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to the number of players, solve this mystery. When an investigator closes a gate during a Cities on the Lake special encounter, he may spend 2 clue tokens to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. I'm going to put this right here. You can't really read it from where you are, but it'll just be a nice little reference for you. By the way, I'm in Los Angeles, and it just started to cool down, so I thought it wouldn't be that bad. Wearing a suit and a tie, although I haven't worn one in a while. A long while. So I'm going to sweat a lot, but unlike Nixon, I'm going to go ahead and keep wiping my brow during this debate. So, what this basically means is, we have to solve 2 mysteries. This is the first mystery. In order to solve this mystery, we have to get our players to this gate, kill this dark young, and then do the thing with the card, and you'll see how that all works out. So my guy Mike Harrington is the closest one to that gate, and let's get started. Little tidbit on games from Fantasy Flight of this era. We're not going to win. Most likely we're going to die a horrible, horrible death. But it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun. So let's see. Mike Harrington, the soldier. You are going to be my lead investigator. You are just north of that area. As an action, you and a monster in your space each lose 1 health. You cannot become delayed or gain detained unless you choose to. I also have kerosene, which I can discard to gain +5 on combat, which is really good. And I carry a 38 revolver, which is a +2 strength and a combat encounter. So killing this Dark Young probably won't be that big a deal. One of the actions I will take, I get to take 2 actions. Let's see. I'm at max health. I got everything there. Actually. Yes. Mike Harrington will move into Rome, where the Dark Young is. He's going to fight this Dark Young, but that is only 1 action. As a separate action, he's going to do his special ability, which is me, and 1 monster on my space each lose 1 health. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 health marker on this Dark Young. Let's see if it kills it. Nope, has a health of 3. Still though, pretty good. And Mike is going to go ahead and lose 1 health as well. So that's him. Now, you, my friend, Dexter Drake. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and reply in the chat. I see there's 2 people watching. Welcome. Again, this is the Board Gamer. I'm your host, EC Vaughn. We're playing Eldritch Horror. We're just starting out. We're trying to defeat Hoster, the Yellow King. And Dexter Drake is up. He is in Tokyo currently. It's an action. You can move 1 monster from your space to another space containing a gate. And once around, you may gain a spell. When you gain a spell, you may gain 1 additional spell. Oh, nice. Dexter Drake has some cool things there. Also, he has an incantation. Sorry, let me get back in frame. When you or another investigator on any space resolves a combat encounter, you may test lore. If you pass, reduce that monster's damage to 1 during that encounter, and then flip this card. This is cool because I can use this on his turn as well. We're not going to. I don't think he's going to need it, in theory. I don't really want to go near that, but what we also have on this game is in the Himalayas is a special encounter, the archaeological encounter, something like that, and we will go there because then we can resolve it. So here we go, 1 and 2 movements, which I think I can do 2 movements. You know what? If I can't do 2 movements, it's fine. I'm gonna do it anyways, and we're just gonna do it. I don't really care. So here we are in the Himalayas. It's cold, and I'm gonna resolve this encounter with Dexter Drake. You duck into a cave to find shelter from the deadly snowstorm. Inside, the tunnels twist and turn in the dark, making it almost impossible to navigate. I have to test observation. Observation is 2. The way the test works is you get to roll 2 dice, or you get to roll as many dice as you have in that skill. There are 6-sided dice, and every dice that comes up 5 or 6 is a success. This is my complaint of this game because it really is just luck of the draw. You're just rolling, hoping you get 5 or 6 on anything you roll. Cool part about this game is the narrative. It's the storytelling. So, here we go. Snake Eyes. I rolled Snake Eyes. First roll at the gate. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. We're probably all going to go insane. So, welcome to the Board Gamery. I'm your host, EC Bond. I'm going nuts. If I could say that backwards, I would. So, let's see. I did not pass observation in this tunnel that I'm in, which means large, winged, crab-like beings surround you. You are going to... I saw something move. Okay, now I really am going insane. Large, winged, crab-like beings surround you. You're going to have to fight if you want to escape. Strength -1. This isn't going to be good, because my strength is 2, which means I only roll 1 dice, because it's -1, and I need to get a 5 or 6 on this dice. Here comes death. Nope, didn't get it. Rolled a 3. If you fail, the creatures inject you with a glowing serum. You gain infernal injury condition. Yay! I I love infernal injuries. That doesn't sound bad at all. Let's see, infernal injury. I used to work in a library. Internal injury. Excuse me. I read infernal. Just waiting for the infernal injury to come. So, when you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard it. And on a reckoning, I test, and then I fail. I flip this card. We'll get to that later. So that's that. Good job, Dexter. Blew that one. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and move this navigation or archaeological dig marker to the Antarctic. That's where that next one will be. And now we have Mike. Mike is over here with this Dark Young who already has a damage on him, but now he has to test Will. And this Dark Young has a horror of 3. My Will is 3. And I believe it's Will minus 1. So I only get to roll 2 dice, which means I'm going to lose sanity. That's how this game gets you. Yep. I'm rolling great tonight. So then I will lose 3 sanity. That's how much he hits me for. Oh wait, that's Dexter's. There we go. And the good news about Mike is that he only has 1 sanity left, which means he will go insane. This is going to be a really quick game. The game takes longer to set up than it does to play. So we're going to put this right over here. And I believe since I didn't pass that, I stopped. I'm going to double check though. Resolving combat encounters is the main way in which investigators can defeat monsters. When encountering a monster, investigator flips the monster token. He resolves 2 tests. First a will, then a strength. Investigator rolls a test. Monster greater than that. Okay, so I do continue. So it is still possible to kill this monster. Let's please hope for better die rolls than what I'm getting now, because I have to kill this guy. Except that now it's strength minus 3. I'm using kerosene. I'm going to use it now. I don't care. Let's see. Use this item to gain +5 during a combat encounter. Okay. Oh, I need more dice. I'm going to reroll because I'm not going to get up. Alright. So it's -3. I have a strength of 2, which would have dropped it to 1, but plus, and I'm going to discard this kerosene, which means I get 5. And I need to just get 2. Just need 2 successes. That's it. Just 2. Shouldn't be that hard. Got the 1. I do get to roll 1 more because I'm supposed to have 5 dice. And there it is. Bam. Thank you out there. Thank you, Twitch audience. Thank you very much for that goodwill getting me to defeat this guy. Alright, so this Dark Young is now dead. I'm going to throw you away from me. And now, since I defeated that monster, I can continue and do the gate encounter. And because of the cities on the lake, which we'll go ahead and read again for those of you who are just joining us. Far and away in the Hades star cluster, 2 cities lie upon the shores of Lake Holly. And you know what? These names are absolutely ridiculous. I swear they just pulled them up out of nowhere. Queen Casilda tries desperately to keep her dynasty from falling to the tattered king of Carcosa, the city across the lake. So I will, instead of drawing a gate encounter, I'm going to draw a special one for Hoster, which is actually called Cities on the Lake. Go figure. This is a random pull. It just happened to be the card for the card that we're resolving. A shimmering apparition of the tattered king floats before you on one of the black spires of Carcosa, shredded golden robes flapping gently despite the absence of wind. Resolve the pass effect to kneel before the king, or resolve the fail effect to face him in all his terrifying glory. So on this card there's 2 options. I can either choose to pass it and kneel to the Yellow King, or I can choose to fail and dare the king, I guess. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. If anyone's out there and you want to weigh in on this, should I kneel to the Yellow King, or should I just try to fight the Yellow King? Which is going to work out fine. It's going to work out great. Lost this kerosene. I'm going to put this away. Drink some tea while I'll see if anyone responds to that question. Should I kneel or should I fight? I'm going to kneel. You kneel before the Yellow King in hopes that he will spare you. I roll influence -1. Alright. I only have... Wait, no. No, still. Only have 1 influence. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice. Pass that. If you pass, the apparition regards you for some time and then dissipates. Close this gate. Oh, wait. There was something else. Uh-oh. Whenever you close the gate in Cities of Lake special encounter, you may spend 2 clue tokens to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. I was supposed to have a clue token. But I did not grab it. Oh, so in typical fashion, I do not have any clue tokens, therefore I cannot close the gate. Therefore, this was all a waste of time. An absolute waste of time. That was fun. So I'm going to spawn some clue tokens now, because this is what I need in order to close the gate. This goes on 2. Only 1. Yep, only that 1. Alright. So I can't close the gate. This just goes away. That gate is still open. And everything resolves. There are no monsters on the gate. So now we move to the Mythos phase. On the Mythos phase, we spawn clue tokens. Here's another clue token. This one's going to go on 18. Oh, right in front of me. Noise. And this is a 3 on, I believe that's a surge, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look here. What is that? Oh, 3. Oh, no, it's not. This means put 3 markers on this card. 3 of... Where are they? Yep, here we go. So, Web of Worlds. A sect of Alash Nagash worshippers have called forth the nightmarish spider. Cool. And he is a web between worlds. Ongoing, this is a rumor. When this card enters play, spawn the Spinner of Web's epic monster on Space 9. I'm immediately regretting playing this game, especially all by myself. I even have two characters here, and look, I'm like first round, I'm dead. Freaking Spinner of Webs. Where are you, spider? Freaking. Was that spider from Lord of the Rings? You know. Yeah, that one. Or the Queen Mab. That's Shakespeare. Queen Mab could also be a spider. A spider from It. That's a terrible spider, actually. Well, just from the movie.
Hello, Georgie. Would you like a balloon?
Let's see. On Space 9. Where are you? All the way over here. God, I don't know how Tom Vassell does this whole suit and tie wearing stuff. He lives in Florida, for Christ's sake. Alright. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, investigators lose the game. Cool. Nice. That's awesome. So I think whenever there's a reckoning, I discard an Eldritch token. Unless we spend clues to get rid of them. Alright, so that was the first Mythos phase. And now we're back to the top. This is now round 2. Luckily, our Doom track did not move, which is good. And there's that spider thing. I don't even know what's there. I'm not going anywhere near it. And there was no monster surge. There's only 1 gate open. I need clue tokens. The closest clue token to me is all the way down there. That might be a problem. Alright, Mike, you are, excuse me, let me call him Mike. It's Mark. Mark Harrington. He is in Rome. He needs a clue token. Can he get a train ticket? Alright, I'm going to get a train ticket from here. It's going to allow me to move a little bit faster along the ocean. So with this train ticket, My second action, I'm going to move on the train. I'm going to burn this token to then move again down to level round, space 15 or whatever, the Horn of Africa. And that's where he will stay. Now, you, Dexter, you kind of look like a serial killer. We need to get you a clue token, too. I think there's only one way to get clue tokens. Is to go all the way across over there, which is going to take a very long time. So, you are going to come over here to Shanghai, and you're going to get a boat token. All right. He has a boat token. Mark does not have anything, but Mark is in the Horn of Africa, so we're going to go ahead and pull a city encounter while he's there. I think I can do something else. No, I think I have to do that. All right, so we're going to do a city encounter for Mark. The night watchman tells you that a crate of weapons has gone missing from his warehouse. You offer him some money to learn more. Test influence. My influence for Mark is 2. Looking for 5 or 6. That's 5 total. Let's see. If you fail, he sends you into a trap. Lose 1 health and gain 1 leg injury condition. Losing a health. This game sucks. 1 leg injury condition. Leg injury. Leg injury. We perform a rest action. I'm not resting. This other guy can't rest either. He's going to die if I do. Alright. So there's that. Now let's move over to Shanghai where Dexter's there. He's going to do his own little encounter. Let's see. The decadent crime lord, Lin Tang Yu, offers you access to his library of occult treasures in exchange for information. You may spend 1 clue to improve lore. Nope. No thank you. Plus he's maxed out on lore. I don't need any more of that. And I need the clue token, so that was a waste of time. So there's that. Now we will move back to the Mythos step, and here we go. Perplexing stars. We move the celestial track thingy-majigger. It looks like Reckoning's trigger. Right? Is that what that means? Pretty sure that's what it means. Yep. Okay. So now, Reckonings. There are a few Reckonings on the board. We're going to go ahead and take a look. I believe it's Reckonings that match. What is it all? Resolve all effects with a Reckoning icon. The components in place, components are marked with the red. Resolve these effects in the following order: monsters, ancient one sheets, ongoing mythos cards, and blah 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 blah. So I know I have one here. Discard 1 Eldritch token from this card. Unless as a group we spend clue tokens. We do not have any clue tokens. I wonder if we start with the clue token. I don't believe we do. Double check. Do we start with the clue token? Please say we start with the clue token. I'm going to need that. No. No. Ratios, receive. No. 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 Well, that's for nothing. Perplexing stars. Reckonings occur, which means the web between worlds loses an Eldritch Horror. I believe Hoster also has. Investors as a group lose sanity equal to the number of gates on the board unless the lead investor gains a blight condition. Well, since the lead investigator only has 1 sanity left, we are going to gain a blight condition. The best part about playing games solo is that you can ignore things. I'm like, oh, whoops, I didn't see that there, so it's fine. No one's going to care. Blight condition. When you gain this card, discard 1 ally asset. Don't have an ally, so that's cool. The allies you surround yourself with act erratically and without cause. It's fine. Don't have any allies, so you're fine. Hang out. Enjoy yourself. And then there's that. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. I believe something over here, though. Oh, yes. Internal injury. And a leg injury. Yeah, alright. So, Dexter has to test his strength. He has a strength of 2. If I fail this roll, I have to flip the card, and that's usually a bad thing. Snake Eyes again. I have such good luck flipping this card for an internal injury, which is going to be a cracked rib. You keep your hand pressed against your side to minimize the pain, but each breath is still agonizing. Lose 1 health. Then flip this card, which means this is still in effect. Wait a minute. I only have 1 health? Oh, no. Alright. Dexter's down to 3 health, but a bunch of sanity. And Mark is down to 7 health, excuse me, and 1 sanity. A little flip-flop there. But now his leg injury is in effect. So test strength. If you fail... Ooh, a strength of 4. Good job, Mark. Sounds like you're in the gym. What's up, bro? Oh, I passed. Cool. No worries. He's strong. Doesn't skip leg day. Let's see what else we got here. I just gained a blight condition. Did I gain a blight condition before? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I gained it after, because these all resolve at the same time. Then it's that little Doom tracker thingamajigger. Let's see. Spawn gates. Great. That's all I need. Wait, there's more than just spawn a gate. Let's see. Spawn number of gates is defined in reference card. Okay, no, so it's not a monster search. I'm making sure I don't have to put more monsters on the board, because I've been doing a very good job of that. Istanbul. Oh, good. The gates right next to each other. And I do know you get a monster right when you spawn a gate. So let's go ahead and put that on here. A cultist. Ooh, that's not good. So, there's now a cultist in play. Because it's Oster, when a cultist is activated, which will be activated on a reckoning, he summons a Banky. God, this B... Okay, so let me spell this word for you so you know the horrors I'm going through tonight. B-Y-A-K-H-E-E. Biaki. Blanca. So summons a Blanca. And a Blanca monster ambushes an investigator on this space or an adjacent space. Ambushes are not fun. And I do have the Blanca right here, just in case I want that for later. I believe that's that. Oh, wait, no, now there's also an event. Before your very eyes, the stars shift in the night sky. Constellations break apart and reform, shattering your previous predictions of the omen. Event. Move the omen counterclockwise by 1. Then advance doom by 1 for each gate on the game board that corresponds to the current omen. Alright, so I gotta go back here. And I move down doom by 1. Alright, we're getting really... Well, it's 10. Well, that's where we are. Alright. Just so you know, if we're at 10, if we get to 0, Hoster awakens, and then he just, kills us, basically. It's gonna get really complicated when that happens, but we'll see what happens. The Web of Worlds is actually gonna kill us before anything else. So, we're there. We still need clue tokens. Back to the top of the round. We have Dexter over here. I believe I was trying to get to that clue token, which I think I can still do. Yes. So we're going to move by ocean, and then we're going to burn this ocean tile to then... Wait. Before we do that, he's going to rest. Well, no, he's alright. He's got 3 health. If I rest, then... May not be good. May not be good. Alright, so no. Rest action, if I can get rid of this thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rest, just because. So when I rest, I gain 1 health. I don't believe I gain sanity because I have already at max. Rolling 1 die, looking for 5 or 6. That's not a 5 or 6. Oh wait, it just stays there, but nothing else bad happens. So that's good. So it just kind of hangs out there. And then I will burn the boat token and go to Tokyo and then come all the way across the other side of the world and get ready for that clue token over here. Next, I am going to do Mike. Mike is here. He can just move the one, but he's in a city and he does need a rest. So let's rest here because when we do that, I need one of these brain token thingies. So let's increase that. He's at 7 health. So I guess we can take a health. That's good. Cool. And then because I have a leg injury, let's see if I can get rid of it. Come on, leg day. 4. That's not it. Still got that darn leg injury. That's not good. All right. So now we're going to move to clue tokens. Wait, yes. There. You are there. And if anyone's watching this and realize that I messed up on a roll, just keep it to yourself. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Playing by myself. You're not really here, actually, so you can't say anything. Let's come over here. We're going to do Dexter first. He's going to do this encounter. I believe you're on the boat. I'm on a boat, Dexter. Something deep within you has been calling to you. Wait. Something deep within you has been calling you to the ocean. Staring into its black depths, you realize you must choose between two evils. Spawn one gate unless you gain a dark pack condition. If you gain the condition, Sleeper in the depths informs you about the unspeakable one and gain this clue. I need this clue, and I will take the dark pack condition. Can't be that bad. It's only a dark pack. This doesn't sound that bad. These things usually sound a lot worse than they are, right? Dark pack. I'm starting to get into this, actually. He's got an arcane assistant, which hasn't really helped yet. He has a binding spell that will help with the creatures. And then an internal injury, crack ribs, which we know. And then a dark pack, which we don't know what it does yet, but we will find out. But he gains a clue token. That's what we really need. Cool. Thank you. Clue token. All right. Mark, you're up next. Don't screw this up. We need clue tokens. Mark, you're also in the water. You're on a boat. The night sky is blanketed by foreign stars with a strange black glow. Test lore -1. Lore is actually, he's not that good with lore. Mark doesn't read. He's in the gym, pumping weights. Don't read. You don't read. If you pass, no. No. So, nothing? Alright. If I pass, I do some stuff. If you pass, choose 1. Study the position. Yeah, so no. Nothing happens. Does not happen. Way to go, Mark. Way to go, bro. Next time read a book, huh? Alright, so that's the end of that step. That clue token's going to stay there. And now we move to the Mythos phase. Secrets of the Past. Oh, clues. Sweet. It's like this game knows we need the clues. On 10. Is that 10? Looks like 10, yeah. Secrets of the Past. At the market, you learn that another group of men have been asking about the same lost temple. You hope you get there first. This is an ongoing rumor. Investigators cannot resolve expedition encounters. Fine. Oh, I gotta kill the spider in this one? This game sucks. This game is dumb. Don't be surprised if this stream just ends. I'm just gonna click and done, because this is gonna be way too hard. So, investigators cannot resolve expedition. That's what it's called. I can't, this thing right here, if you can see my finger. Expedition encounters. As an encounter, an investigator on the active expedition, space, may attempt to uncover secrets lost to time and history using observation. If he passes, he may spend clues equal to half the number of players to solve this rumor. On a reckoning, search the expedition encounter deck for each card corresponding to the active expedition. Return those cards to the game box. Then, if the expedition encounter deck is empty, you lose the game. How many cards in that thing? Where is it? Oh, it's a bunch of cards. I ain't worried about that. I ain't scared of this card. Whatever. You're scarier than you look. Alright, but that Web of Worlds is really going to screw me up. Alright, so now we're back to the top. There is a clue token there. You don't have... Dexter needs to go do something. I don't want to even look at that spider. I'm not going to kill that spider. I have to kill that spider. We need to shop. Alright, let's see. We have a rumor mill. When you gain this card, immediately gain 1 clue. Oh. Then discard this card. Interesting. He's only 1, huh? Enchanted Blade. Gain 1 will and 3 combat during combat encounters. That's pretty cool. Holy Water. You may discard this to gain 5 will and strength during a combat encounter. That's cool. Sanctuary may spend blah, 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 blah. Alright, so Dexter is going to go to San Francisco. And he is going to roll his influence, which is 2, to try to buy the rumor mill so he can gain that clue. And then we're going right for that gate. Actually, it's going to be a monster before we get there. Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Good. That's all I needed. So, gain this card, gain 1 clue. 1 clue has been gained. This can go to the bottom of the deck. A new card comes out. Charter flight. Interesting. Good job, Dexter. Good job. Mark? You're disappointing me, Mark. Mark's... Let's see if you can see this guy. He's not doing good. He's not helping out. Let's see if he has anything fun to read. During the war, Mark witnessed horrors he could not explain. Reminds me of Lovecraft Country. And he wrote of what he saw in letters to his beloved wife, Sophie. When Mark returned home, he discovered that Sophie was no longer human. Well, that's kind of harsh. One of the beasts that Mark had seen overseas had taken over her body, killing her in the process. Afterward, Mark's thirst for vengeance led him to Helsinki, where some of those creatures had posed as German soldiers during the Great War. And I still think Mark's to blame. I don't know. Maybe he's just a little crazy. I don't know. How did, like, the monster find his wife? These are questions you have to ask. Alright, Mark. You need that clue token. I kind of want you to stay there. You have everything you need. You don't need to do that. You do not get that. Yeah, you're going to stay right where you are. You're going to stay right there, buddy boy. Actually, well, how much influence I have? Only 2. No, stay right there. But we gotta kill that spider, don't we? Yes, we do. Alright, so now we move on to the encounter phase. We are looking at San Francisco, which is a green encounter. A pulp author named Smith invites you to read his work. The story disturb you. Test lore. Is that lore? No, will. Excuse me. Test will. Good thing I have a lot of will. Let's see. Testing will. 5, 6, and 5. Woohoo! Alright. That wasn't a problem. If you pass, you gain insight into how the invisible world remains hidden. Improve observation. Sweet. So now my observation's 3. Do I gain a clue? I want a clue. Do I gain a clue? No, I don't get a clue. Well, I want a clue. That's what I want. Well, I have 2 clues. I really don't need that. I'm going to stay there and shop next turn so that way I can get that charter flight card, because that's what I really want. Let's see what we got here. Next, it's going to be Mark. He's going to be doing his thing, which is probably not going to be doing very well. Clue token. Don't let me down, Mark. You're at sea. On a boat. You enter a boxing match to gain the favor of the captain. You may gain an injury condition to gain this clue. Yeah, we'll do it. Injury condition. Which one? Leg injury? Any injury? I have a leg. These other body parts, right? Is there an arm injury? Let's see. Blessed. Blight. Back. Back injury. You can take it. Tough guy. Cool. Back injury. You just kick it right there. We'll read you later. To gain the clue. Sweet. That's what I want. Want the clue? Got the clue. Oh, how am I going to do this thing again? Ah, shoot. Shucks. Darn. After the fight, you hear scuffling noise coming from below the deck. Roll observation. My observation is 2. Nope. If you fail, you realize too late that your quarters have been robbed. Discard 1 item asset. Oh. Dude, they jacked my gun. I lost my revolver. Well, it makes sense. You know, got in a fight on a boat, beat the guy up, and then he took my gun. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense, because then the guy who took the gun would most likely shoot me, because we're on a boat, and it's not like, you know, this is 1920 something, so probably has, you know, just done. Overseas. Alright, but I got the clue, and that's what I want. And those are the encounters, and I don't think we're going to make it very far in this game. I'll be honest with you. This is Eldritch Horror by Fantasy Flight, and it's hard to sell this game. It really is. I like it. It's a good story game, but I hate it too, just because there's just no way to win. You're gonna take all this time out, like we're doing now. Take all this time to set up and play this game, and you're just gonna lose. It's a waste of time. So, Mythos phase. The world shakes. Alright, we move the constellation tracker up, and then reckonings occur. And reckonings are all over the place. So we got no monsters with a reckoning icon. Oh, there is a mark with a reckoning icon, and he summons Blanca. Bianca. Bianca's a terrible name. If anyone's listening, your name's Bianca, I do apologize. Terrible name. Bianca comes out and tries to ambush someone, but there's no one nearby, so she just goes home. Now we move on to the Mythos cards that are in play. Search the expedition and counter deck for the card corresponding to the active expedition. Return those cards to... Oh. I was talking smack about this game. Or about this rumor, but I forgot it said all of them. That's not good, because they're actually... How many Antarcticas are there in here? I'm still working out how to link the music to the page so you guys can know what it is, but it's copyright-free music on stream. Spotify, excuse me. I know you're loving it. Just can't not move to it. So that's Secrets of the Past is done. Now, Web of Worlds. Discard 1 token from this card unless investigators out as a group spend clues equals the number of halfling short. Okay, wait. So, Mark, my man Mark, is going to burn his clue token so we don't lose that Eldritch token, because that would be bad. So, now, investigators as a group lose standard equal to number of gates on the board unless they lead the blank thing. There's 2 gates on the board. I already have the blight condition. Can I gain 2 blight conditions? I'm gonna gain 2 blight conditions. I don't care. We're not. I'm keeping these tokens. I'm gonna win this game. Winning this game. And next time, I'm just gonna play a video game. I swear. This is a lot of stuff. There's that. There's that. There's that. Oh, right. These. Alright. Let's test strength. Dexter. See if he can... His ribs. Great. Didn't pass. That means he flips the card. Keep your hand pressed and then you lose 1 health. Cool. Alright. Whatever. That's a nagging injury. And then the Dark Pack. Deal. Roll 1 dice. Roll 6. On a 1, it is time to fulfill the part of the bargain and flip this card. Cool. So I did not need to do that, but it's coming up soon. Now this guy, Mark. Oh God. Oh gee, Christ! Every single card he has is a reckoning. I'm gonna be rolling card. That's it. I'll be all right. Fine. Whatever. Test strength. Good. You're really strong. Cool. Passed it. No worries. Passed it. No problems there. Next is going to be the back injury. Test strength. What's up, bro? He's good. He's got it. Next is going to be blight. Blight's a little different, though. The allies you surround yourself act erratically. And I don't have allies. So, I don't know. Let's see. Flip the card. Your friend smiles as smoke and fire fills the room. Resolve one effect of your choice. I don't have allies. He's all. I don't have, no. I don't have allies, so I'm not going to do it. All right. Now we move on to the next thing, which is the next round, top of the order. All right. I have the 2 clue tokens there. Dexter is in a city. He is going to roll influence so he could buy his charter flight. And hopefully that speeds him up so we can get... Wait, no, there's something else in this card. Yep, try to move ahead. Forgot about that thing. I believe that means gates. Yep. This is going to be a quick game, guys. Shanghai with a monster. Europe and Asia has just fallen into despair. And a vampire. How cool is that? A vampire. Huh. Hey guys, we have a vampire in Shanghai. Sounds like an 80s song. Vampire in Shanghai. And then we read the event. The scope of the tremor was so the world shakes. The scope of the tremor was so vast that newspapers in every country reported on the damage done and the tragic destruction of ancient wonders. Newspapers were, the internet before, the internet. Excuse me. Each investigator on an active expedition space or an adjacent space loses 2 health. Wait, who was the active expedition? It's over. It moved to Tunguska. Tungska. That's a place. Somewhere in Mongolia or Russia. I don't know. Over here. But nowhere... Wait a minute. Each investigator on an active expedition space or an adjacent space loses 2 health and becomes delayed. Nope. Then search the expedition and counter deck for each card corresponding to the active and return it to the game box and shuffle. Great. Oh, that's great. No, that's fine. Oh, dude. Oh, God, this game is brutal. This game does not want to be played. I swear, it's like someone developed a game and said, all right, let's make it really cool, and then we're done. Oh, no, let's add a bunch of stuff on it that's just going to kill everyone. Yeah, that's a great idea. If this was a video game, I'd stop playing it. Why am I doing this? Like, I'm sitting here wasting my time doing this and telling you guys, this sucks. It's the worst game ever. This is actually rather common. I do this very often when I play games. I'm like, oh, I hate it. This game's stupid. But this time I mean it. This game is pretty stupid just because of this. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose this game very quickly. What time is it now? 9:30? Alright, 9:30. You can go back here. That's the Mythos step. Alright. Right. Back to Dexter. He's going to buy a charter flight. Hopefully that'll speed things along. So for that, he needs influence. For that, he's going to roll 2 dice. We're looking for 5 or 6. That is not 5 or 6. I'm not spending those tokens to re-roll. I'm going to do it again just because I'm cool. I don't care. It's my game. All I need is 1. All I need is 1 stinking freaking 5 or 6. You know what? This game's dumb. game is just straight garbage. All right, Mark, what are you doing? Kicking it, not doing anything. How's this still going on? I have to go to the... God, this game's dumb. I'll have to reshuffle, and then this thing goes over here to the pyramids. Alright, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to move 1, and we're going to move 2. In the heart of Africa. Because we're going to just get rid of this thing, because if this thing's in play, we lose the game if we get rid of any more expeditions. And freaking Dexter over there couldn't buy a charter flight. Why don't you sell your top hat? Mustache. Whatever. Alright, so we're still in San Francisco there with Dexter. You're in the heart of Africa. Let's do San Francisco first, and we'll do heart of Africa. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see. San Francisco. The fabric of reality is weak in the seedy Tenderloin district. I've actually stayed in the Tenderloin. It's seedy. As a result, many here suffer from the black madness. Why is mask gotta be black? Very little of what they say can be understood. This game's racist. Alright, so we're gonna roll lore. Good thing Dexter has a lot of lore. The city of San Francisco. No. No. Good job, Dexter. If you fail, they drag you with them into the unknown. Gain a lost in time and space condition. The hell is a lost in time and space condition? You know, they say, you know, you want to keep things family friendly, but what the hell is a lost in time and space condition? Sounds terrible. Lost in time and space. What does that mean? Like, you lose signal on Google Maps? Like, oh, how do I get home? Lost in time and space just means no signal on your cell phone. Let's see. Restriction. Remove your investigator token from the game board. You are unaffected by other game effects and cannot move or perform actions. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. Well, I'm not going to remove it from the board, but we'll just keep this right here so I know you can't do anything. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. When you flip, then it does the thing from the whatever. Great. That's awesome. It's fantastic. Good thing we did that one first, right, guys? Should call this stream the Eldritch Horror. The game with so much promise. Like, it was going to be fun. We were going to have a good time. And we're not. We're not having a good time at all. We're going to lose. We're going to go insane. We're not even going to get to this guy. Forget it. I'm leaving. All right. Just kidding. Next, the Heart of Africa, which sounds really cool. The only reason why I want to do this right now. I don't know. Oh, I guess it's that thing. Alright. Wilderness. The ground slopes upward so uniformly that you suspect a structure exists underneath. You search for a buried entrance to claim the treasures found inside. You may spend 1 clue to gain 1 artifact. You don't have a clue. No, that was a waste of time. Now comes the fun part. Here comes death. I almost won this game. Like, the very beginning, if I just had 2 clue tokens. Hate it. Alright. Move constellation tracker thingy-majigger. Reckonings. You don't do reckonings, you will. We're going to do your reckonings first. That's all your strength. 1. Cool, pass. 2, back injury. Cool, pass. Don't have to worry about blights. Alright, done. Monsters. You don't have anyone... No, he's in the heart of Africa. That's not adjacent. Spider don't do nothing. This guy does something unless we lose a clue token. Oh, forget it. I'm kind of over this game, to be honest with you. Fine. Whatever. You don't want me to play. This game doesn't want me to play. This game wants me just to lose. It's like, ha ha ha. Yeah, whatever. Alright, search the counter deck for a card and turn those cards in. And then if... Oh, dude. I gotta get rid of this thing. I gotta get rid of this thing now. And this is gonna move. This game doesn't want to be played. This game so hates people. Oh, come on. Alright, that one goes away. What's funny is I tagged Fantasy Fly in my Instagram post for this game. I think you guys watch this. I'm sorry. It's like, come on. This game sucks. What the hell? I can't do anything. I'm about to lose. Cool, where's this? Amazon. Great. Complete opposite direction from where I was headed. This game sucks. Alright. Alright, let's see. And there's other stuff here that happens. Another gate spawns. Yep. In Arkham. Which is really just Massachusetts. Or Salem, I think it's actually based on, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't know that. I found that out in the Lovecraft country. It said that it's based on Salem. Wow. Oh, great, another cultist. Oh, no, that's not good. Because he's going to summon Blanca. Betty. No, Betty's a cool name. We're not going to mess that one up. Cool, now, a dark power. Lightning cracks across the sky. You have a sinking dread that all the good you accomplished is about to be undone. Each monster recovers all health. Yeah. Then each investigator immediately encounters each monster on his space in order of his choice. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Sounded worse than you are. You're fine. Alright, so I can't do anything with Dexter, but now this thing... Well, we'll worry about that later. So now we're going to do here with Mark. Mark, buddy. Mark, you got to do better, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's not about push-ups. Sometimes it's about, reading a book or something. That's all I got for you. And, well, there's a clue token there. That might come in handy. Alright, cool. Let's go through 1 and 2. You're on that clue token. Dexter, you are in time and space, so let's resolve this and see what happens. Guide from the void. The silhouette of a man towers before you, standing behind a veil of shimmering stars. You hear the being's voice in your mind, offering an escape from the emptiness. You may gain a dark pack condition. He already has one. To place your investigator token on a space of your choice. Oh yeah. If you do not gain the condition, spawn 1 gate, place your investigator token on that. No, it's fine. No, either way. No, we'll do it. I'll get another dark pack. I don't care. Alright. Dark pack condition. Oh, then he just travels to the place we need him to be? It's amazing. Where is it? Dark pack. There are more than 1 dark pack in here. Actually, it's in here. Yep. Fine. Okay. We might win. How crazy would it be? I sat here this entire 30 minutes complaining about this game and then we win. Let's see. Alright. Gain the power and move of your choice. Cool. Dexter just flies across the world to Rome, which is where we want him. And, oh, that's great. Or it's not, because we still got to do a mythos thing, don't we? This could work. This could still work. We have faith. You know what? I'm going to change the music up a little bit. Maybe some music that's screwing this all up. I think it is. Let's stop for just a quick minute. I'm going to drink some tea. I actually kind of like this song. I think it heard me. Alright. Okay. We're going to stay with this. Alright, we're doing a clue token from Mark. Mark, you kind of need a clue, buddy. If you don't get a clue, we might be in trouble. So, let's go. Alright. You are in a wilderness. You search a wooded area reputed to be in use by a secretive cult and find the yellow sign carved into many of the trees. Matthew McConaughey comes out and says, alright, time is a flat circle. Takes a beer can out, drinks it, shotguns a beer. Actually, I want to pay good money to watch Matthew McConaughey shotgun a beer. Losing track, stay on top. Gain this clue. Sweet. Do anything else. Cool. Gain the clue. If you have an ally, don't. One of your commanders driven mad by the symbol, fine. Attacks you in a fit, it's fine. Don't have an ally. Mark works solo, dude. He doesn't even hang out with the other dude. What is his name? Dexter? It's like, whatever. They never even met. They've never even met in the whole progress of this game. Good job, you did that. Cool. You have a clue. Now we do a Mythos phase. Now what we're really hoping for is that they don't have a monster search, because there's a monster search. We might be in real big trouble here. There's a monster search. That goes there. I believe monster search is only on certain spots. At each gate that matches the omen. Yay! Yay! None of the gates match the omen. I'm not even going to bother to read the rest of it. Whatever. We got away with it. And then clues spawn, which is cool. More clues. Clues are always good. I might beat this game. Oh, if I beat this game, I'm going to, like, do something with the writer of the game. I'm like, hey, man, you know what? I have this stream that you should check out. I was talking a big gang of smack, but it was a great game, and I'm sorry. Now, unexpected betrayal. After weeks of encountering ancient and monstrous creatures, you are unprepared for something so cold and personal as being betrayed by an associate. Lies can be every bit as destructive as any wizard's curse. Each investigator with at least one ally asset loses 3 health and discards 1 ally asset. There's only one person has an ally, and that's this chick who didn't even help at all. Didn't do anything. You just sat there looking pretty. A lot of help you did. Alright, and then I lose 3 health? What? Where did it? 3 health. Oh. He only has 3 health. He only has 3 health. Yes, he only has 3 health. Well, I wonder... Okay, hold on. No! He's not dying. No, he's not. He's not dying. He's not dying. When an area has 0 health and standard, he's immediately defeated and resolves following steps. I won't tell if you won't tell. So, technically, the game's over. Because now, what ends up happening is he would have to die, and he's right there ready to go. Yeah, I think this game's over, my friends, because he's going to lose 3 health randomly. So now I'm back on the bandwagon. I don't like this game at all. So, Eldritch Horror is a very cool game, very narrative game, but it's random as you can possibly imagine. It's just die rolls, and you got to get a 5 or 6 on a D6 to get any successes. So it's incredibly frustrating because you can't really do anything to mitigate. I mean, there are some items you can get to mitigate, but just getting those items is hard enough. So this is Eldritch Horror by Fantasy Flight Games. I won't read the designer's name because I've been talking a lot of smack. And I still like this game. I'm probably never going to play it again, but it's one of the first games I actually bought. I used to play this game in a brewery with a buddy of mine, just because it looks really cool. As you can see, it's the whole, just where the board is right now. It looks pretty awesome, and it's challenging. I think it's better to be played with more people. You can play it solo, but, as you can tell, there's not a whole lot to keep track of if you're familiar with the game. And this is probably my 4th or 5th time playing it. But there's a lot of little stuff going on, and again, dice rolling is the main crux of this game because it's very hard to get anything done. But I hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. I am EC Bond, and this is the Board Gamery, and we'll see you tomorrow where we're going to be streaming another game with more people. Thank you very much. Have a good night.